Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Austin Angler here, and I'm back from my vacation, my fishing vacation. Thanks for everybody that joined me live on my live stream there and got to ask me a bunch of questions over this last weekend. And also, I did a fireworks update. You probably couldn't hear me very well. Sorry about that, but I did highlight Litecoin, which has exploded into new highs. Litecoin has done very well, and I think Litecoin is going to continue to do well. But let's jump into some crypto world news here and get you guys updated on what's going on today, what's been going on, and what I think is going to go on here in the next few weeks with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So, Bitcoin has been going sideways, like I said in my videos there, that we would continue the sideways pattern probably till that August 1st, deadline of the user-activated fork that everybody's talking about, and I expect us to do a pretty big either bounce or drop from that point. We're gonna consolidate. We are in what's called a triangle pattern, where we started pretty big over here, and we ran up, then we came down, we ran up, we came down, and it's been consolidating almost sideways. So that's what the charts are looking like, and the charts are also telling us that after it gets done kind of bouncing along here, it's going to either explode up or probably take a pretty decent sized pullback. I think that we're actually going to explode up, but it's really hard to say. This is basically a no trade zone until we until we understand which direction we're going to choose. So, just keep an eye on it as the talks to August 1st do continue to come up. Now, I also want to talk a lot about Ethereum today, because Ethereum's, kind of struggling at the moment. It's hanging around, I believe, the 270 level. I haven't checked it here for about an hour or so, but, there was an article that just came out, so it's hot news right now that there's some Ethereum traders that are suing Kracken over their flash crash, and I believe it's 5 traders that got sold out at the $96 price level. Let me read a little bit more about that for you guys here. Let's see. So 5 traders, a total of 3,400 Ethereum, amount worth roughly 329,000. They were sold out at $96, was liquidated. That is equal to 900,000 right now at the present time. So we saw what Coinbase did, where they kind of solved the problems with a lawsuit by reimbursing those traders that lost money. But this Kraken deal is a separate issue versus the Coinbase issue, and Kraken was apparently under a denial of service, a DDoS attack that impacted its operations, and that's why it had a flash crash, and some of the prices show a low of $26 on their exchange. That actually happened after the Coinbase flash crash, nothing in relation, and Kraken is getting sued over it. So I think Coinbase kind of covered themselves and didn't want to be hit hard by a lawsuit, and it affected negatively because of the sentiment towards Coinbase. And Kraken apparently didn't do that, so now they're in the news for getting sued. I wonder if that's going to hurt their business or not. We'll have to wait and see. Also, there was an exchange that's in South Korea, the largest exchange in South Korea, called BitThumb, and it was also hacked. Both Ethereum and Bitcoin were hacked in that exchange, and that looks like it's causing some issues over in South Korea right now. So I just want to make sure everyone is aware that any of these exchanges can be hacked at any time and any place in the whole entire world. So the safest thing to do is take your cryptos and get them stored on a USB, private wallet, and that's what it's going to take to ensure yourself of protection against hackers, protection against exchange crashes, and also it also protects yourself from selling out if we're in the middle of a crash. You can't sell your cryptocurrency if it's on a USB drive, and if all of a sudden it's crashing, you have to load all your private keys, and then try to sell it, and the crash would be over. So that's obviously my number one recommendation when you're holding cryptocurrencies for the long term, which I believe Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are all good long-term holdings. You'll see some of my videos and some of my commentary on StockTwits and on Steem about trading these. But if you're not an experienced trader and you're just looking to hold long-term, get them off of your computer, get them off of the internet, get them off of the exchanges, put them into one of those cold storage wallets. And Trezor has them. Some really good ones, so look up Trezor. I don't have a link myself, but go on there, and I definitely recommend looking into that, especially if you're a long-term holder and a new investor. And if you're a new investor anyways, you want to try to wait for these moments that the cryptocurrencies are pulling back. Bitcoin, Ethereum, if they do pull back, then it's going to be a great buying opportunity, because in the long term, the world's going to need these cryptocurrencies, and they will continue to rise. So my number one right now is Litecoin. I really like Litecoin, especially the bullish pattern that it has compared to the others. Ethereum kind of looks a little bit more like it's in a bearish trend right now. It doesn't mean it's going to continue to crash, down to $100 or anything like that, but it could continue to trickle down and struggle as Ethereum tries to build its basically attraction back after the flash crashes that it has had, and the struggles with scalability that it has had during the ICOs. And the ICOs are certainly involving a lot of new money through Ethereum, helping to keep it going. But it's the charting patterns just tell us to basically go for Litecoin over the other two right now. Bitcoin is obviously another one to, if you're holding Bitcoin long term, that's okay. But come August 1st, we might have a pretty significant pullback. I don't think it'll be too much of a pullback. There's a lot of chartists out there that are saying that, Bitcoin could pull back to 1,300, 1,500. I think if it does that, and you're a new investor or you've been in cryptocurrencies for a while, you better be loading up at that moment, because Bitcoin is definitely around to stay. With all the companies that use Bitcoin, I don't think that we're going to go through a fork. I don't think that that's going to be an issue. I think it'll continue to get kind of kicked down the road. The can kick down the road with it forking. Because it would just cause so much chaos. But if it does go into effect, that we do go forward with a fork, then expect some chaos to kind of happen here, and for us to pull back. Or we could either just kind of forget about the fork there and it get released that Jihan Wu and Roger Ver decided to pull the plug on Bitcoin Unlimited, and we all of a sudden soar up to $5,000 a Bitcoin. That's also a possibility too. It's kind of in the air right now, and we're all waiting to see. So, like I said, Litecoin is my favorite, then Bitcoin, and then Ethereum. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum right now have some cause of concern to be holding them right now. I've actually taken my cryptocurrencies and plowed them into Steem right now, and everybody that's following me on Steem, thank you for that. I'm starting to build my following. I'm also starting to get the attraction of whales. I also figured out how, if you guys have messed up signing up and logging on to Steem, please do message me, because I can create you an account on Steem. I have the ability to do that. Now it does cost some money for me to do that, so I'll tell you guys to send me either Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin to one of my wallets, because in turn you do get about $10 to $12 worth of Steem power when I create your account, because it has to come from a user like me creating your account through the back door of the blockchain. So if anybody needs that assistance, needs me to create them account, I can definitely walk through and do it for you, and then also walk you through how to use the password that I give you and then regenerate your own so that it's completely new and I won't have it. So let me know if you need that. So cryptocurrencies in the whole, protection, protect yourself, protect yourself. That's what you have to do with all these hackers, with all these issues going on, and you have to be a strongholder and be willing to take big downfalls and negatives. I know when Ethereum's down 20, 25, 30% in one day, it can be kind of scary. But I can definitely tell you, if you look back in the history, that it's not the first time that it's done that. And typically when it pulls back decently, it finds support and then it runs eventually higher. Almost all cryptos have done that. So thanks everybody for watching, and thanks for everybody joining me here and on Steem it. And I'll keep bringing you guys new videos since I'm back from vacation. I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July, and we'll talk to you guys soon.